Hello everybody, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mark and this is another video in my video series, The Profitable Investor. And in this video I am going to talk about how to get the most out of your paper trading experience. Paper trading, in case you do not know what that is when you have an account with an online broker and it's not your real money. It is simulation account, virtual account, whatever you want to call it. And it's a very good thing if you are new to investing and you're just learning. That way, if you mess up, you make a bad investment, you lose all your money, well, it's paper trading money. You can go back to Go and collect $200 and start all over. So I am going to break it up into 4 parts, or rather, I am going to talk about 4 ways that you can get the most out of your paper trading experience. And this here is my paper trading account. It is Thinkorswim. I'm going to close this. That's the main screen there, and this is my paper trading account. And as you can see in the upper left hand corner, that's how much paper trading money I have. $206,315. I started with $200,000 and I made some money, some paper money, $6,000. Wish it was real money, but paper trading money is as good as any for practice, right? And so this is my paper trading account. And so I have 4 ideas, 4 ways that you can get the most out of your paper trading experience. The first is to trade as if it was your real money, because eventually you do want to trade or invest your real money, right? And you want to make money. So treat this as if it was your real account. And let's say I decide to buy a stock and I really like Apple, so I'll put in Apple. Hit the enter button and you can see Apple coming up right here. Where is it at? There it is. Okay, so this here is Apple, right? And under Apple we have $135.72 was their last price. The market is closed right now, so the market will be open again on Monday. This is a weekend. I'm doing this video on a Saturday. And let's say I want to buy some shares of Apple and I decide to put in a buy order. So let's do that. Bring that up. And I have $206,000, right? So if I wanted to, I could get like 1,500 shares. Let's put that in here. 1,500 shares. And then if I hit the confirm and send, how much money would that be? Cost of trade, $203,580. So if I wanted to, I could hit this send button, buy 1,500 shares of Apple. How exciting is that? But I would never do that with my real money. So I'm actually going to close this and I'm going to put in a more reasonable thing. And I would never go all or nothing like that with my money. So that would be an example of treating my paper trading account like a real account. I would probably put in maybe 10% of my money. So instead of 1,500 shares, I might do 150 shares. Or actually, I'd do 200 shares just to make it even hundreds. And then I hit the confirm and send. And now we're talking about a $27,000 investment, which is about 15%, I think. Actually, not even that, only 10%. Much more reasonable. That I can see myself doing. And then depending upon what Apple did, I might buy more shares. Who knows? So that's an example on how to treat your paper trading account like it was a real one. Don't go crazy just because you have all this paper trading account and you want to try to make millions, because it doesn't matter if you make $1 million in paper money. The eventual goal is to make $1 million in your real money. And best way to do that is to practice in your paper money like it was real. So let's close all this and move on to the second one. And the second one is to try different things, experiment, try new strategies. If you're like me and you want to be a profitable investor and make money, then you will always be looking for different ways to make more and more money. You will not settle for making a measly 1% or 0.5% in your bank account, or a whopping 1% in a CD, or even like 5% in a mutual fund, or 8% yearly in annuities. This doesn't cut it, not for me. I'm always trying to make at least 1 to 2% monthly if possible, and I'm doing the best that I can, and I'm doing okay for now. So I'm always trying new strategies here, and I am an options trader. And as an options trader, Thinkorswim's pretty cool. You can click on this spread and look at all this that comes up. You can do singles, which is just buying long calls or long puts, verticals, which are credit calls or puts, or debit calls, debit puts, the back ratios where you short a put and then use that money to buy a couple other puts, calendars, diagonals, straddles and strangles, all this stuff here, all these different strategies. And the cool thing is, if you're brand new to investing and you have a neat little trading app or a broker like Thinkorswim, and you see all this like, what is a collar or a butterfly or an iron condor? Well, you can go on Google search, look it up on YouTube, and you'll find at least 1,000 videos on any of this stuff. So it's a great learning tool. And then once you watch those videos, you can try it. So if I were to click on iron condor, for example, this would be an iron condor here. And in the middle there, you can see there are 4 contracts. 2 of the contracts are on the call side, and 2 of the contracts are on the put side. And again, if you don't know anything about what I'm talking about, options or calls or puts, you can look up iron condors, you can look up calls, puts, stock options, all this. And you can learn all this. And you can learn why there's 4 contracts in an iron condor. What's the point of doing an iron condor? I won't talk about all that in this video. I want to focus on the paper trading, but try new things. Use your paper trading account to learn. And that segues into my third point, which is to learn the software. So I know the basics of Thinkorswim. I'm relatively new to Thinkorswim. I am not new to options trading. I do know about condors and straddles, strangles, and all those different strategies, and they're great. But I don't know everything about all the functions here. I know how to put in single orders for options, but if I wanted to do a condor, then I would maybe click on this, right? And I could hit the buy or the sell, but I'm not really sure how to do it this way. So I might put that in, and here's the order ticket. And so as I'm looking at this, it's showing debit. So maybe I don't want to do a debit. Normally when I do a condor, I do credit condors. So I will cancel out of this. All working orders. Nope, delete. Okay, there we go. Let's go back to the credit. There, credit. So it looks like, let's hit the confirm and send. Okay, so I did 10 contracts, and you see this is my paper trading account, and I'm trying to learn the software of Thinkorswim. And so this is my paper trading account, and I just did a credit iron condor for 10 contracts, which would actually be 40 contracts, I guess. And it looks like that I'm getting a credit of $1,930. So that's pretty cool, right? And it looks like I can put all that into one single order, so I'd only have to pay 1 commission. So anyways, this is me fooling around trying to learn the software. So let's close this out. I'm not doing any orders as of now. And go back here. And now My final point, and just a quick recap, the first thing is to paper trade as if it was your real money. The second thing, try lots of different strategies. Third way is to learn the software. And the fourth, last but not least, is try to get at least 6 months of profitable return, good solid returns, where you get at least 1% or 2% monthly return before you start trading or investing with your real money. That way you have some experience and you have some success and some confidence that you can do this and you can be a profitable trader. So paper trading is a very good thing to do. And that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.